fuller and fuller, a prayer of St.G. Each by each they fall away, the friends we had, our brothers, our sisters. And then we reconstruct their lives as though they are in your loving hands, while they are not. Suppose that the world unquestionably accepted that the Jews were and are the chosen people of God. We could then forego the doctrinal differences among ourselves, or even atheism, as all non-Jews would fall away from concepts of righteousness and salvation. The eulogies would reflect only the better or worse behavior course run by the deceased. Their philosophical and scientific insights would be honored as fully outside of religion, morality, or any form of spirituality. We would say that God made it this way, as though the Jews were like angelic beings set apart from the human race. We do not fight over not being angels. We then perhaps would begin to see what you are telling us. There is an arbitrary selection according to your independence from us. We then live our lives as fully as we may, feeling a separateness from the chosen, but a unity of ourselves. The problem is the term fully, which suggests an intact psyche and spirit, not suffering from our errors or those of others. It would require near perfect living without any standards guiding us. We were, in fact, made this way. Our life was governed by conversations with a walking, talking God. In the absence of our obedience and before its occurrence, it was decreed that God must present to himself a fully formed and perfect humanity. From every angle and prejudice, we should agree that any concept of God requires that only perfection appear before you. Now, from eternity past, there is such a one, his pre-existence, a divine and supreme being in union with a human nature. It is this very nature which is given to us, our bodies reformed for an eternal existence, and which is not able to sin. Further, it is not an abstract perfection, which has not suffered its entire life, as did the Christ. What life Adam took from us, you restored, and many-fold. As you grew in wisdom and stature, so we, but not to glory. Glory will be a crown bestowed upon the suffered human, sanctified at some level. In this we may cooperate, not necessarily in lawful behavior, but in a gradually fuller and fuller acceptance of your life in us, with its wisdom, grace, and blessing. We have read of this people, not knowing that we are such an one. We are filled with concepts of achievement, prideful virtues, respect from others, and an isolation of our lives to ourselves, irrespective of the number of friends. Truly there is one friend, bound to us from all eternity, and into what remains. We neither boast nor argue this position we are given. Gradually we sense that in all aspects you overwhelm us. This is as though a great sea engulfs our life, and to it we surrender. Amen.